Okay, round two. Last time I messed up and decided that because I messed up, I had to redo it all over again. Probably not a good mindset to have, but it's the mindset that I have right now. Well, I was talking about, well, my anxiety to do this, I guess. But again, you didn't hear it before, so never mind. But I think all YouTubers start anxious, or at least uncomfortable. Um, be- because you don't have much of a following. Not on camera often. Well, I guess some might be. Well, a lot of times I don't think. Actually, they do. People who are on TV at the start, like talk show hosts, and then they move to the internet. It's horrible, isn't it? Oh my god. But my comfort comes from thinking about YouTubers and their older videos, which it's hard to watch older videos of YouTubers, I think, in my humble opinion. Which I don't know, maybe people will get mad at me for that. It's just odd to see a change in personality that drastic. I hope I get a change in personality that drastic. My god. Because of this. Yikes. But whatever, I guess. I said before, although I doubt anyone saw it. Maybe not. Maybe not anyone. But I doubt a lot of people saw it. But most of my content. If I one sec. Sorry. If I decide to continue doing this, which I hope I do, even if I will, even if I'm like this, but most of my content will be centered around Sims 4 stuff and my art. I just need to get a good program for recording things on my phone because I draw on my phone. About that. I want to move to a drawing tablet. I do, but I'm too used to drawing on my phone with my finger that I can't. It really sucks because I think I would have higher quality art if I had a drawing tablet, but it's too late now, so ugh, whatever, I guess. What was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, for another video, I think I'd like to do some older builds that I made, like when I first got The Sims. I don't think that this build is very good at all. I'm not very good at building, to be honest. I only just started like getting more interested and serious about it. So all of my things are a bit yikes, iffy. Have I did I say yikes already? I'm sorry. I repeat things a lot. Um, but I mean, there's always the future. I don't want to upgrade anything. Sorry, my computer's I think I might have a virus. Who cares? It's fine. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, builds. So I would like to go back and redo one of them because they're bad. This one is bad, but those ones, ugh. It was just a box with like a couple rooms. I think the one that I really wanted to redo is gone now, which is very sad. I deleted it and just took a build from the gallery for those Sims. At least I recognized that I wasn't the best builder. But I mean, I do use some of my builds for for my Sims now. Because when I get things off the gallery, they don't always have 100% of what I want. And if they don't have 100% of what I want, they're not good, I guess. Well, that's not true. Sometimes I take, like, the shells of things because I'm really bad at doing floor plans in shells, and then I'll just renovate it. Renovate it? Decorate it. My bad. So yeah, I'd like to go back to that. Those no one cares, but the Sims that were living there were some OCs of mine. Oh my god. Do you want to hear about them? It was Ryan Madike and one that I sold. So she's gone now. I'm not gonna say her name. And they looked really bad. I think my Sims still look bad. But at the very least, I have CC, which actually I have so much CC that my computer can't take it anymore, which is one of the reasons why this video is so laggy. Or, I don't know if the audio is going to be laggy, but the video itself, without the audio, is definitely a bit yikes. Not good. So I'm hoping to get a gaming computer because I'm just using a laptop right now, which probably isn't the best thing for this, especially with all the custom content that I have. I should probably delete some actually, but I'm just too attached to it, I think. Ah, even when I never use something, I'm like, oh my god, but I might need this someday. I think a lot of people are like that too. So, yeah, I guess I'm not getting rid of it, even if it does kill my computer. Speaking of killing my computer, uh, I I edited this last night, this video, and then it crashed, which was very exciting. Always a positive. I hope that doesn't happen too often, but my computer isn't amazing, so it probably will. I used to hate these couches, the ones that I'm gonna put down. I think I still do. Or no, I used to be obsessed with those couches. Um, but now I hate them. I don't like them very much. I think they're ugly. I don't like the wood that surrounds it, I guess. I don't know these terms, don't ask. Uh, but I used it because I thought it went with the vibe in quotation marks. Can't believe I just said that. Oh my god. I I started saying it as a joke and then I didn't stop and it's ruining me, I guess. It's ruining my life. No, it's not. Okay, don't take that seriously, please. Uh, I think that goes with a lot of things. Ugh. Oh my god, you. Now I have to think about that. Oh my god. I I couldn't stop. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about it. It's so embarrassing. But I couldn't stop doing a very cringy action that was supposed to be left in 2016. And then, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Do I have any good stories to tell? Did anything happen recently? Yesterday was a good day, actually. My sister forced me to get my nails done. She, forcibly did my nails. Very excited. They're nice, though. But it is odd having them done since I'm not used to it, I guess. I do like getting manicures and pedicures and whatnot, though. But I think it's more so because I get a free massage than actually getting my nails done. But, I mean, a win's a win, so whatever, I guess. Um, the sky. This is gonna be really dumb, but the sky, gorgeous, 11 out of 10. There's a double rainbow. Again, you probably don't care, but I want to talk about it. Because I'll admit, I'm a simp for this. Did I just say simp? I'm so sorry. Uh, ugh. I don't know what to talk about. Hmm. I greatly admire people who can just like talk nonstop. I think that's one of the best things in the world. Actually, normally I can talk nonstop. I guess it's just when I'm not talking to anybody. I'm talking to a camera right now. Well, I'm talking to my computer actually. My bad. And so that's what's odd about it. I think I talk in real life. I talk so much that it gets on people's nerves. So why can't I talk now? This is the time that I like have the chance to get on people's nerves. No, not that. It's not that I have the chance to get on people's nerves. It's that I have the chance to talk. If this gets on your nerves, tragic, I guess. I'm sorry, that was mean. um, but yeah. Uh, despite, I guess, hearing people rant sometimes can be calming, though. Even if it's about nothing, like I'm talking about right now. It's just nice to have some noise in the background. Maybe it's a bit weird to call people's words some noise, but whatever, it's fine. Uh, I guess, yeah, that's what it can be sometimes, but you can still listen. Lots of times I watch videos like that because I don't like being in the silence, especially when I'm drawing or whatever, or just playing games. So I have to have something in the background, because otherwise I'll just get uncomfortable. That was my stomach. I need to eat. Ugh. Steak is big. I don't like steak, but I have to eat it because otherwise, well, I'm not going to say who specifically, but the person that is serving me is going to get mad. And I don't want that. Oof. I have to drive today too. I don't want to drive. I hate driving. People are always like, "Oh my god, I love the freedom," but I don't do anything, so I don't really need the freedom. Uh, that sounded kind of sad. I just don't want to go anywhere. Also, I don't. I'm not gonna say that because that's really sad. But I guess it could be useful. I guess. Um. Hopefully, I pass my test. If not, well, then I'll take a new one, I guess. It's not a big deal, I suppose. I just don't know how much it'll cost. Plus, it's kind of embarrassing. Um, but I can get my friends to drive me places if I really need them to. I'll pay them. Get it. I found $20 yesterday. Yesterday, a couple days ago. So that was pretty cool. Oh, speaking of a couple days ago, I think I talked about already how Adobe crashed, but I didn't talk about how I had already recorded a video a couple days ago, but it turns out I actually didn't record it. OBS never turned on, and I was very upset about that because it took like 2 hours. I think this took about 2 hours as well, but it recorded, so that's good. Unlike the other one. Very disappointing. But I think nonetheless, this program has been quite reliable, so that's good. I think I thought more about what I wanted to talk about in like another video because I was going to talk about I want to just do a room more than an actual house because houses take a long time. I guess it depends on their size. I prefer to do apartments over houses because then there's already the structure and they're smaller. Well, usually, I guess. But it is still better since I'm awful at floor plans. I think I already said that, but I'm awful at floor plans. And so that's what I prefer. But I want to do a room. I do like making small houses. There was a house that I made very recently. It was supposed to be a container home, except I don't have an eco lifestyle, which kind of sucks. It's I guess it feels nice to rant, even if I'm ranting to nobody. Although, even though I'm talking to my computer right now, if just one person sees this, I hope they like it. Because I don't want to get a dislike, but I guess a dislike is still interaction, so go off, I guess. But if even one person sees this, then someone heard it, and I'm not talking to myself entirely. There's this fun story of my friend who, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about that because it's it's funny to me, but I guess if you don't understand the context, it's a bit violent. Nothing. They didn't get hurt or anything. It's just it wasn't the nicest action. Okay. They got their knees kicked in and then they fell, but they didn't break anything. So it's okay. But again, if you don't know the context, it's not quite as funny. I promise they're okay. And it was a while ago. It was a couple years ago. Speaking of a couple years ago, this was more than a couple years ago. When I was in kindergarten, I thought I had a six-pack. And so I went up to one of my classmates. I flexed like really hard. And then I told them to punch me in the stomach because I thought like my quote unquote six-pack would deflect the punch or whatever. And the teacher caught me and I got in a bit of trouble. One time, also when I was in third grade, and when I was like, I think it was the beginning of my weeaboo phase, I was pretending to be a cat, and so I said meow in the middle of class. And everyone else was talking, but like the second I said it, I got in trouble. Okay, saying meow right now makes me hate myself, absolutely hate myself. I just don't want to go back to the weeb phase. I guess I'm still kind of in a weeb phase, but it's more of a fake weeb phase. I'm not a real weeb. Oh, right then, I was testing the shower, but I had to cut a lot of it out because I had to move my sim into the house. I didn't realize that they didn't live there yet. And it took a while because my computer is slow and my sim is slow. So there was that. Oh my god, okay, speaking of slow sims, my computer is very weak, and so things take longer to happen. But does anyone else, like, does their sim just not listen to them? Like, I will tell them to do something, then they don't do it. Or at least they wait a long time. So they'll be standing there doing nothing, and then I'll tell them, hey, sit down in this chair, go to the bathroom. I had to play test something or whatever. Or even if I'm not just play testing, even in my normal gameplay, they'll do that, and they just stand there like, no, I'm busy, sorry. You're not busy, you're not doing anything. I'm like your god. Go do this, please. Then they take like 30 seconds or a minute or whatever, usually not that long, but 30 seconds to go do it, finally. I don't get it. Why are you waiting so long? Sims aren't that smart. I think, or maybe they are smart, and they're just like, it's a whole ruse or whatever. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know anything about Sims. My bad. I'm not. I'm not a programmer or whatever. But they just don't seem that smart. Okay. They don't put each other out when they're on fire. So that's maybe it's not about being smart. Maybe they just hate each other. That could be the reason. But I mean, I would set out my friends and family if they were on fire, if I had the resources to do so. But they do, because they can just pull out a fire extinguisher. So, I mean, let's be honest. It's kind of annoying. Well, it's not kind of annoying. It's really annoying. But sometimes I guess you do. It is kind of funny. But I mean, saying that is a bit evil, isn't it? My bad. Uh, but yeah, it's just, it sucks. And like, I get this glitch or whatever, maybe it happens to other people, where I try to get my Sims to go to bed. They'll go to bed for like a couple seconds or a couple minutes, I guess, in Sims world. And then they wake up, so I just have to keep telling them to sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep until eventually I just close the game and reopen it. Um, ah, does does anybody else just not feel very comfortable putting, like, okay, this isn't interesting or whatever, but I refuse to put the same lights in the bathroom that I do in most of the house, because it just feels weird. I don't know. Maybe the lights aren't waterproof or what. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. Because why would water get on the light? I guess maybe if you had a kid. I don't know. But yeah, it just bothers me about this house. I thought it looked kind of big on from the outside, and I was like, oh, wow, so many people are gonna be able to live here. It's actually not really supposed to be a house. It's supposed to be a vacation cabin, but whatever. So I was like, wow, so many can live here. So many people can live here. A whole family could live here. But then I couldn't even fit like a desk in the rooms. Maybe I could, I don't know, but I don't think I could. So yeah, now it's just a regular vacational cabin. That could fit two couples, I guess. Whatever. What was I gonna say? Oh, I thought there was a toilet right there. But yeah, that's my bad. I guess maybe the placement of the stairs was not very good, but I don't know where else to put them. And the upstairs floor plan is really bad. I don't think the downstairs one is that good, but I don't think it's horrible either. But the upstairs one is just, it's whack. I didn't know what I was gonna do with it, so I just, whatever. Placed walls, I was done. In the gaps upstairs, that bothers me a little. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like how one is a room, the bathroom, and the other just holds the computer. And also, oh my god. I could cut those out, but I don't really feel like it. Anyways, I was gonna put an outhouse, but I decided that would be a bit evil. Um, maybe I wanted to do an off the grid build, so I guess I could do that too. I could do that in that build. Did I already reposition all the windows? I know I changed them at one point. Some of the appliances in this, maybe not appliances, but decorations in this look really cheap, while others are expensive. I don't know. I just feel like that's a common thing with a lot of these vacation spots, or at least the ones that I go to. I guess I'm not rich, but it's just some parts look really great. Like I wanted to make the kitchen look pretty elegant and nice, but the rest of it, well, maybe not the rest of it, but a lot of it just looks cheap and run down, like a motel or whatever. It's not a motel, it's a cabin, but whatever. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I think maybe you don't. And so I enjoyed that actually. I like that about the build, which is surprising because I didn't really like anything about the build. Ugh. I really hate it when like I forget to put a mailbox in something and then it just like puts it in the middle of the kitchen when I make a house. I know that's kind of mandatory, but why there? Out of all places, why there? Why not put it outside? Doesn't it recognize rooms or whatever? I don't know. Who cares? I can move it, but it's annoying still. Maybe I just don't want a mailbox. I don't want my bills. Uh, I think no one does, to be honest. Do you think? No, I'm not gonna say that. That's evil. That's not evil. It's just bad. Um, I don't like adding trash cans in Sims builds either. Uh, because I think they look ugly sometimes. And I don't know where to put them. So that's always difficult. It's always difficult to find out where to put a trash bin. Ugh, it really takes away from the aesthetic. It does. I had him go on this swing set, and then I moved the swing set. I'm just, ugh, I hate myself. That's so negative. I'm sorry for being negative. I shouldn't be so negative, but I do. I hate myself passively. There, that's better. I don't hate myself aggressively. I hate those pants on him. I hate it when CC isn't made to not spawn, not spawn, not just randomly go on Sims, go on NPCs, I guess. It doesn't count because you can play them even so. I don't know. But I just hate when custom content is randomized onto Sims. Ugh. Sims randomized clothing looks atrocious, especially like party wear and stuff. I hate it. So like sometimes I just have to go in and fix a sim, like the MC command center or whatever, because they just look that bad, and I genuinely can't stand it. It's just awful, especially if I want to marry the sim or whatever. It's not that hard to marry sim, so it's not that hard to plan early for marriage. So as soon as I see a sim, I'm like, yes, I can marry them now. Speaking of speaking of that, I married Miko. When not married, I dated Miko, and Darling had a kid for some reason, and so we stole the kid because Darling wasn't taking care of her. Okay, so the video's gonna end soon, so I should stop talking. Where are the transitions? Where'd they go? Well, goodbye. I'll see you guys another day. I guess. I don't really know how to do this outro, but bye bye.